real slow. Windows down, laid back. You see me right? Laid back.
What is going on, guys? Your shredded brother from another mother, and in today's video from somewhat cloudy Venice Isles, I think it's called, in Venice Beach, California. So it's really cool. Kind of looks like Venice, Italy. But I know you came here for some chest gains. Now, I'm about to head to Gold's Gym, the Mecca in Venice Beach, and I did a lot of scientific research in this video, and why I can confidently say this is the best chest workout you will ever do in your life is because I studied the top exercises for mean and peak activation in the upper, mid, and lower portion of the chest. We're going to apply all three rules of muscle building: mechanical overload, metabolic stress, and muscle damage. So we're about to head to the Mecca. Kitty Gains is gonna work on our chest gains today. And if you guys are not already following me on Instagram, make sure you hit me up at Troy Shred. If you're not taking Superhuman pre-workout and you're taking another pre-workout, what are you doing with your life? Grab some Superhuman in the link below, and I will see you in the gym. Chest workout. Step number one is we're gonna pre-activate our pectoral muscles. Now, this workout isn't about getting stronger. Now, you are gonna get stronger doing this workout, but it's not gonna be 100%, how much weight we can do on the bench press, on the incline, stuff like that. We want to do a bodybuilding chest workout to break down every single muscle fiber in our upper, mid, and lower pecs. So with this one, the pre-activation, we're gonna do something called the SVEND press. Now, I really want you guys to focus on squeezing those plates together at the start. So you're squeezing and activating your chest at the start, and then you're coming up at a slight upward angle to also get the upper chest. So I know that most people have a hard time activating their upper chest. So we're gonna go into the first exercise with our upper chest already fatigued. I want you guys to go 3 total sets, 12 to 15 total reps. Exercise number one is the guillotine press. Now, this is rated number 1 for peak activation in the mid pec and number 2 for peak activation in the upper pec. So it's gonna be a combination of both mid and upper chest. And this exercise is absolutely incredible for really focusing that mind muscle connection on the upper chest. So you're actually gonna go down, you're gonna pick a very light weight because you don't wanna crush obviously your neck or your Adam's apple. So you're gonna go down real slow, almost to your neckline, and you're gonna come up, explode up. So you're gonna go down nice and slow, right onto that neckline. Now obviously I would start off with the weight, maybe like 40% of your 1 rep max on the bench press, maybe even a little bit less, just so you can kind of get a feel for it. So you're gonna notice going down to your neckline is going to really engage the upper chest muscle fibers. So I want you guys to go 3 total sets, 8 to 12 repetition range, and really focus on squeezing the chest as you come through each repetition and not going too heavy. Second exercise was rated number 2 for mean activation in the mid pec, and that is the dumbbell bench press. Now, I noticed that I have a lot less shoulder impingement when I'm doing the dumbbell bench press versus the regular barbell bench press. Plus, it activates the mid pec a lot better, according to this research study. So I really recommend you guys do more dumbbell flat bench. Now, I went the heaviest on this exercise compared to every single other exercise in the workout. So what I did is, I think I was at failure right around 5 or 6 reps. Now for your workout, I recommend personally you go 3 total sets, you stick in the 6 to 8 repetition range, and if you really want to focus on both mechanical overload, which is progressive overload concept of building muscle, and also muscle damage, on the very last set, try going down nice and slow and controlled, maybe for a count of 3 total seconds on each rep. So that's gonna break down more muscle fibers, create more muscle damage, and then obviously you're gonna explode up. So 3 total sets, 6 to 8 reps on the dumbbell bench. Now we're getting into some more upper chest work. Now, the dumbbell incline was actually ranked number 1 for mean activation in the upper chest. Obviously, they didn't test all exercises. They just tested the common ones. So I find that I have a lot better activation. I can just feel it more in my upper chest muscle fibers doing the dumbbell incline squeeze press. So kind of like we did at the very start of the workout with the SVEND press, I want you guys to focus on squeezing the dumbbells together. I want you to go fairly heavy, but it's probably gonna end up being about 60 to 70% of what you can do on the normal dumbbell incline. So focus on squeezing those pecs, bring the weight right down between like your neck and your mid-chest area, so it's gonna be right down to the upper chest. And then as you come up, once again, you're gonna squeeze and press those dumbbells together. So a combination of going fairly heavy on this and also squeezing the dumbbells together is gonna be incredible for activating the upper chest. I want you guys to go 3 total sets, 8 to 10 reps per set, and let's get on to the next exercise. All right, now that we got our upper chest really fatigued, I want you guys to transition into 2 sets, around 8 repetitions of the dumbbell pullover. Really focus on squeezing that upper chest. And I think if somebody actually measured my muscle activation in my upper chest, at least for me and having long arms, I feel this more than any other exercise in my upper chest. So I really like going heavy when I'm fatigued. So I want you guys to go 2 sets on the dumbbell pullover following all this upper chest work. Because keep in mind, most of you guys are going to be a little bit weak on the lower and upper chest. You guys probably are overworking the middle chest. So this workout is really geared towards every single section, but definitely is going to hit that upper chest more. Next up, we are getting into some lower pectoral work. Now, the dips or the weighted dips, if you guys want to do the weighted variation, was ranked number 1 for mean activation in the lower pec region. Now, if you just, I know if you guys have seen my other lower chest videos, if you just get up from the weighted dip position or even the decline bench position, your hands are going to be angled downward. So the weighted dips really allow you to have your hands angled downward and put a lot of overload on the exercise. So I forgot my weight belt. I was too lazy to do to kick the dumbbell between my feet, but I definitely recommend going weighted dips if you can. I want you guys to go 3 total sets, stick within the 8 to 10 rep range, and let's get into the next exercise. All right, so this next one was ranked number 2 for mean and peak activation in the lower pec area. It's my favorite exercise to sculpt the lower chest, and that is the high to low cable crossover. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start off with the cable, I would say right around the top of your shoulder, and focus on going in a downward angle, but you're not going straight down. You're going down and out from your body, and you're gonna have a slight crisscross at the very end. So first rep, right over left slightly, second rep, left over right, and you're gonna focus more on metabolic stress than going really heavy on this. This is an exercise where you definitely don't wanna go too heavy. So you don't wanna be like jerking your entire shoulder into it. You wanna make sure that the focus, mind-muscle connection right on the lower pec, focus on squeezing, and especially as you get down here, focus on that little extra like 2-3 inches across your body. Focus on squeezing and going downward, and I can feel it right now just doing this with no weight. So I want you guys to go 3 total sets, stick in the 12 to 15 repetition range, and let's get into the next exercise. Next up, we got the mid-cable crossover. Now, actually, I didn't do the crossover variation, I did the mid-cable fly variation. So this exercise is rated top 3 for both mean and peak activation in the upper pecs. It was also rated for the mid pecs. So you're going to have your hands kind of at like a comfortable position where you normally say do like a seated dumbbell fly with this, and you're gonna focus on angling your chest out a little bit, and you're gonna come up, and instead of like going straight across, I found that I'm able to hit, it kind of depends on what area of your chest you're trying to hit more, but I like hitting the upper chest a little more in this, so I kind of like angle it upward. So you're gonna start off, like I said, with your hands right around the position they'd be on a normal fly exercise, and you're gonna come up, you're gonna bring your hands together parallel, you're gonna slight angle up, and you're gonna go back slow and controlled. So once again, I recommend metabolic stress on this exercise. 3 total sets, stick in the 10 to 12 repetition range. All right, so we are gonna end the workout and completely annihilate our pectoral muscles with the single arm, low cable fly with ascending reps. So what you're gonna do on this one is you're gonna pick a fairly heavy weight. I'd say something that you could do maybe like 10 to 12 times fresh, and you're gonna go 2 reps on the right side, 2 reps on the left side, and obviously you can kind of see I'm pulling from the side. I'm kind of like trying to pull my elbow in to kind of get this little outer chest line area. So we're trying to focus and squeeze, and you should really feel it on the outer and downward portion. So we're coming from here, we're squeezing, so you're going 2 on the right, you're going 2 on the left, then you're going 4 on the right, 4 on the left, 6 on the right, 6 on the left, and then the last part is going 8 on the right, 8 on the left. So this is a great way just to shock the pectoral muscles. I used to do push-ups until failure at the end of my chest workouts. Like I just keep on knocking out push-ups until I got to 100 total. I really like this one now that I'm getting into more aesthetic bodybuilding, because I'm really focusing on kind of cupping that chest. You're working the outer portion, you're working the lower portion, and it just feels really good to do ascending reps. So obviously you're doing a lot of repetitions on this, so I want you guys just to go 2-2, 4-4, 6-6, 8-8, and you guys are done with the perfect chest workout. Alright guys, we are done with the chest workouts. So every single Sunday night I upload a chest training video. I've covered upper chest exercises you're not doing, lower chest exercises, how to get the mid chest line, how to get the outer chest line. So if you're new to the channel, I'm going to link to a few of those at the end of the video and the rest will be in the description below. So if this is your first time on the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. We got 3 to 4 training videos every single week for aesthetics, and we got some epic shredding content coming up. So make sure you guys subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.
If you ain't heard about gains, you don't know about
Superhuman TV.
Troy.
You ain't got no gains. You ain't lift no weights.